We've been so close for so long, everyone really wants to get over that hump and, you know, finally win it. Like, it's really our last chance to show, like, how good our robot is.
These are like the last matches people are gonna remember us for. I thought we were winning. Like, I could hear the crowd. I could hear they were really loud, and I thought that meant we were winning.
We win this match and we go to the finals, or our season's over.
And then you see that score and it's like, oh.
15 years ago, when I was asked to start the team up, I had actually no idea what I was getting into. It was very confusing, as I did FLL before, which was simple and easy, but FRC was a whole different beast. My name is Daniel Delatre. I am the person who actually started Team Dave in December of 2010, and our first rookie year was 2011.
What's been the motivation behind being able to keep it running for so long?
The students and the mentors, the fact that they all grow, the fact how they come into the team quite often not knowing what to expect, or shy, or not knowing where their place is exactly. And then suddenly they grow into these incredible individuals who exactly know where they belong. They have their new home, their new extended family. Just keeps me going.
Team Dave has a culture that is totally different from any other team I've ever experienced. We believe that we can perform and compete at such a high level while also maintaining GP and being nice to other teams and being nice to each other, most of all. I'm Nikita. I'm the lead strategy mentor on Dave, and I'm the co-lead of the business sub-team. We foster the growth of the students more than anything, and it's our main priority to make good students that also makes good robots. I think we have a really good group of students this round, and I really expect the students to step up and be leading all of our different operations that we have going on.
My name's Eden. I'm a grade 11, and I'm on the business and strategy sub-teams.
I'm Thomas. I'm in grade 12. I've been on the team for 4 years. Currently, I'm doing build and admin, and then during the competition season, I'll usually do strategy. At Kickoff, everyone in the whole world gets to see an animation of the game that we will be designing a robot for, all at the same time. So at our Kickoff, we join up with a bunch of other teams from FIRST and other areas and watch it all together.
Welcome to the 2025 FIRST Robotics Competition game, Reefscape, presented by Haas. 2 alliances of 3 teams each compete to earn points by harvesting algae, seeding coral on their reef, and returning to their barge to ascend to the ocean's surface. Alliances earn additional rewards for meeting specific scoring thresholds and for cooperating with their opponents.
And then afterwards, we'll split off and talk with our teams about what strategies we might think be used during the game, what type of robot we should be building, like what do we want a robot to do, how we want to be scoring points to best give ourselves like the best chance of winning. Like, if you just have a tall robot and you're just like careful, you know, and you don't whack into those.
Just be really thin and fit between these.
Right underneath is pick up in a second.
We just added it.
How many points would that be?
I don't know, but like just in general with the coral, you could pretty easily get the RP.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
You also can't score it.
Yeah.
I think it's less important. It's less important than the processor.
Like, why would you hold on to them? It's
Honestly, you probably have it second last. Like pick up standing coral as last, and then hold both, and then pick up algae from ground. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be algae on the floor.
Probably from the ground.
Okay. That's like,
I think from the ground would be better because there's also the chance that the opponents might miss their throw, so then we can just grab it from the ground.
okay, but you're also losing time if you're...
Over or through or somehow the other side of the robot and score on the other side. That saves you a whole 180 spin, and that's another 180 spin on the cycle back. So that's 30 spins you just saved your robot from doing a match, which will save time.
I'm Danny. I'm the drive coach and the engineering mentor on the team. So I help a lot of the design and robot direction and teach the students how to actually get the robot built. And then during competition, I'm the drive coach on the field.
Past couple days, I worked on a prototype for ground algae intake to pick up the large algae balls off of the ground. Colin, do you want to give this a go? I'm very much struggling to get this on. Yeah, that's why.
Extra marketing, they'll probably charge us 2% marketing, plus our taxes on top of it. Generally, the base rate is also...
We're working on the information booklet. We were planning hotels because we gotta get those booked.
So the amenities are breakfast, and it starts at 6 a.m.
That's important.
Parking, 24/7 front desk, free Wi-Fi.
I think that's one. I think it needs to be one lower again.
How'd you know? We need to put...
Yeah, it needs to be one lower.
It didn't get in the way, but it
It knocked out. It knocked our. It's fine. We have the line on it.
Yeah, we have.
$72. Per night? I think so. I think for 8 rooms. Or like if you get 8 rooms.
If you book 8 rooms, it's
I think.
$2 a night, they're saying.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan. I generally help with a lot of the build of the actual robot. So helping the design, the build, and then at competitions, making sure it's running for every match. I feel like surprisingly, it's actually been pretty good this year. Like we're actually right on schedule for where we want it to be.
We always have mentors working with students. We try to do like a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 ratio when we can in groups because that's the easiest. If you have bigger groups than that, then usually the students don't get as much out of it.
So far the students have been good. I think generally they are pretty good though. We've never really had any major issues. Kind of for the mentor, it's different for every student, right? Some students are going to pick things up really quickly and easily and they need less guidance and you can expect them to be more independent, and some students need more help and guidance. So it's really just about finding how to help each student do the best they can and how they can learn. So like some students need more one-on-one mentor help, so it's getting them that. And it's also just picking like a good task, right? If you have a student that's been on the team a couple of years, they've picked up some skills, you'd be like, okay, here's a harder task, but I'm confident you can figure it out. I want you to kind of push yourself. And that's like a new student, like a grade 9, doesn't know what a hand drill is, right? You gotta work them up to it. So it really depends for each student.
We're getting the practice spot running up today. Hopefully it's going to start moving and scoring game pieces. And we're starting our comp bot assembly as well.
I really hope to be part of Drive Team this year, so I'm doing more build stuff. I think I threw it in sideways and it, I don't know, changed his mind. My coral.
So Drive Team and Pit are very coveted positions on the team. They're not easy to get. You have to really put in time, really put in effort, have to show that you know what's going on, and you have to write tests. There's a rules test for Drive Team and a Pit test for Pit.
Drive Team, we tend to always have our driver from last year be the driver next year because we believe that over the years you get better as a driver. This year we have to pick a new driver because our old one graduated. So in the off season we tried out 2 different drivers. There was 2 drivers that were very good at that competition. So on Thursday we're gonna have like an actual tryout with the 2 students and see who is actually better. We're only going to worry about the tooth on reef. So Y will be the high ball, and it'll go to the high ball position, and X will go to the low ball.
I think someone that is situationally aware of what's going on around them and also like can adapt to difficulties, like if something breaks, can they go and do something else?
You could have an amazing robot, but if your driver doesn't match the robot, you're never gonna reach the level that you've built to or that you expect.
My mentality when I was driving at Stemley was like, I don't have anything to prove to anyone, because it's an off-season event. So like, I was just kind of trying to prove it to myself that like I can do well, and I think that that's a good mentality to have.
Sometimes students can want to become driver and they become driver and like that's it. They're like, oh, I got driver. That was the goal, right?
Yeah.
Where like you want the goal to be to like win
well.
or drive well, right?
Sure.
But he, as throughout batteries, he got faster.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's the risk, right?
I think Thomas was like, the algae, like net algae was very slow. I think he was worried about tipping in that.
Yeah, especially because he had the scare initially.
Yeah, that's what I also noticed. We needed someone who's able to take feedback and criticism. Like you don't want a driver who thinks they know everything. Like you want someone who, like, hey, we think you could improve here, we think you could do that. And then it's also just, there is something to be said for like able to actually drive the robot, right?
Really slow the whole time, yeah.
But
he wants to be smooth, but he's just.
But he wasn't smooth. Yeah. He was slow and choppy.
I think that Thomas's drive style, that will work. Like I think that just like how he's messing up. He's like, there's just so many new things. I think there's just like so many buttons. Like
worst thing in a driver, and like we've had that happen before. Where like if you miss an intake, you can't waste 20 seconds getting your bearings, right? Yeah. You miss an intake, it's like whatever, just pick it up again normally. Yeah. It's all good,
just
right?
10 minutes, like you can. Yeah.
because you can train speed. As you get used to it, you get faster, right?
For sure. I don't know. I think I'm on your side. It's not a great answer. Yeah. Like that's a problem, right?
More convincing. Sure.
I was hoping it would just be a slam dunk.
For sure. It's like hour 1 for both, and so I'm not evaluating their driverness. It's just comparative.
Just a hypothetical. Who's going to be more committed? Who's going to do more practice and like more good practice?
So
I think they're both committed for different reasons. Like I think they're just like.
No, I think one is definitely there to be driver, to have the title driver, and one is there to work.
I was hoping to do this, like I definitely worked for it, and I'm really happy to. It's definitely a lot of work, but like I have the time this semester, and so like I'm definitely happy to do it. Like I just like driving the robot. It's fun, you know. We've been running practices and scoring more points than a lot of alliances have been, so I think that we're doing pretty well.
Nikita asked me earlier, you should try out for human play, but I didn't really think I was gonna get it, honestly. I thought everyone who was on drive team at Stumbley was gonna get it, so I was kind of surprised, but really good. It's been fun. Lots and lots of practice. Seeing what we've been doing, we've been able to get pretty high scoring matches on our own. And then today we were practicing with calves and we were able to fill basically the whole reef on our own. So I think that's a pretty good indicator that we're gonna do well. So I'm excited for that.
It's a super competitive event. Per Robotics or whatever, it's the second highest behind only Worlds. So it'll definitely be a good event, kind of like a provincials preview even. So I think that it's definitely a good first event. See how we rank amongst all the best teams in Ontario really, and so. Practice matches the day before and in the morning. The robot was working well. We put up quite a lot of points in a couple of practice matches because all the good teams usually queue up to play a bunch of them, and so we're often with them, and we would put up a lot, and the robot was working well, and it was good. The autos were hitting, so it's always important.
Honestly, feeling pretty confident, looks like it's going to be a good event, and we're up against OP in our first match.
The defender, you're switching,
Yep.
you're always go inside.
Yep.
Always inside, never outside, and always cycle outside of
Yep.
the
Match starts, robot drives over.
Oh no.
Algae falls off and, we miss a couple, but whatever, it's the first match. And we drive off and the robot stops.
I died. I died.
We made it too.
You're dead too?
Yeah,
your battery's undone? That's why you're dead. Oh.
Uh-oh. Don't know what's happening. And I look over and Thomas and Danny, they don't have their hands on the controllers, So I was kind of worried.
We went to score a ball. The battery fell right out of its holder and unplugged, and we were left dead on the field there. It's a little surprising and upsetting, and it's kind of something that we've always had happen to us, I feel, in the past, at previous events in previous years, random breakages like that, and I've seen it happen and seen us lose events because of it, so it's definitely worrying.
Our score gets passed by OP, which is gonna happen.
Red Alliance still going strong. Some algae look to be in their way, and I have some own robot collisions.
And then, match, we see the end and we lost.
I think that first match was challenging. I think that a lot of us got a little scared, especially in the stands. It was a little oh no, battery issues, electrical issues again, because last year that was a big part of our season.
The carpet.
Call a rematch for that, maybe?
I don't think so.
It's small
I
enough.
don't think they would.
We were winning out of auto, so it didn't make much of a difference.
We were winning out of.
We were winning out of auto.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Makeshift hit.
OP only got 2 coral.
Oh okay, like us.
Yeah.
We definitely probably would have won that match if that hadn't happened.
That's not the start I wanted, but whatever.
Whatever, just, I don't know, win the rest of the matches.
But he honestly took it pretty well. I told him that the battery was unstrapped, and then he kind of just was like, oh, okay, that happens, so.
Lock in. If you just win the rest of the matches, you'll be fine, so that's what we did.
Kind of have to move on after the loss and just keep going every match, one match at a time.
We're fine, we can unjam it.
We'll just hit our algae first.
Okay, wait, one more L2 though.
We have 5.
No, one more L2.
Okay.
Red Alliance just a lot faster at the moment. Red Alliance is really moving now. They have got themselves quite a rhythm as a trio.
Grab another ball from the net. We have 6 seconds. 3. Just park.
Okay.
Sorry about that. It's all good. After lunch, everything.
Yeah.
You did great. We had
another win for the whale. There we go.
Good job.
After that, we killed all of the matches after that, so it didn't even matter. We really didn't know our potential and how our potential matched up with everybody else's. You know, there's a bunch of these top players, 1114, 2200, makeshift, 1241. We really didn't know what to expect from, especially Sims in 2200. It worked out, it went well. We were shocked to have the 4-piece auto hit basically every time. That's awesome. Shout out to Ange.
And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. Fire in the veins,
Thomas did amazing. He adapted quickly to defense and whatever was thrown at him. He took every strategy we gave him and made it work. I
feel like after we kept on winning, just felt more confident. Like you never really know how good you are until a line selection. Me and Thomas, we went to go do a line selection, and then he shows me the script, and it's like accepting an invitation.
Orchard Park Secondary School, we would like to pick Team 3683.
Team 3683. Team 3683 was the second highest ranked team at this event. Team 3683, would you prefer to join or form your own alliance?
On behalf of our sponsors, Quantum Valley Investments, Mellotron, Benmer Precision Tooling, Mitchell Plastics, Gene Haas Foundation, First General, and St. David Catholic Secondary School, Team Dave accepts.
Congratulations! An incredible afternoon here today. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the teams.
You guys want to pose for a photo? Okay. All right.
We would pick R1, red one, which is red and lime with the bar.
Are you good with that?
I'd rather middle because then we can swap.
Okay, do you want to do... Can you do the back?
Like this.
Why-
Which one do you prefer more, back or front?
No, back's fine, yes.
Well, I think because you guys are back because we're left side. Okay, essentially we're picking up, we're doing 4 of these algae. Sure, and we'll do the you guys are doing these 2, and then you guys can pick up these ground ones.
So we'll do front.
Yeah.
The one thing is our auto ends here or here, depending on which side.
Ready,
So I right out of auto, we can grab it.
That's fine. So we will run our auto on this side.
We're doing right
in front of us.
Yeah, well, keep low, grab that ball.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes!
Locked in. Locked in.
That is OP Robotics.
Really, really nice to win it. In that way, I feel like really satisfying after all the work we've been putting in, like the countless weeks of practice, and just to know that it's like all paying off.
Very overzealous about our performance at that event, and so we're hoping to continue that the next few events, help push us forward, and yeah, kind of show that Dave is a team here to stay. Waterloo is, the home event, and we always feel that we have a good chance at this one. We're one of the better teams in the region, and one of the better teams that go to the event historically, and so we're hoping to, get another win at Waterloo.
The robot is performing very well. Currently, it's top 10 in the world after pretty much every team has played. So yeah, the expectation is to do quite well at the competition. Hopefully nothing breaks. We did make some improvements with our ramp, so we can feed better under defense and under like real match situations when there's coral in front of the station. So very optimistic about the competition.
We're also able to hold on to a coral and still score algae at the same time. And so that lets us basically cut down on cycle times and really add a few cycles per game. And we've gotten up to like 25 consistently, whereas before Waterloo in practice we were doing like 21, 22. So it's like an extra 3 cycles from basically code changes. Are we locked in, guys?
Oh yeah, very locked in. How about you guys?
Yeah, we're ready.
Locked and loaded.
Cavs also didn't do anything.
Place it right away.
Yeah.
L4 and then grab my phone.
Yeah.
L4 right away.
Park! Yes! Okay. Oh, look! We're getting high score! Yeah! Okay.
And it will be a
What is it?
Yeah!
I like that!
There we go.
Yes!
There we go.
Okay, I'm happy.
There we go.
Yes!
For a long time, it was one of the most difficult competitions in the world, and since it was our hometown competition, we always had to compete at one of the most difficult competitions in the world, so it's very tough to actually win and do well.
If we perform well, then we will place well, and we'll seed well, we'll win matches. So if we focus on performance, can't go wrong.
What's the expectation for this competition?
To win every match is the expectation.
Team 4678, the Cyber Cavs, would like to invite Team 3683, Team Dave, to join our alliance.
On behalf of our sponsors, Quantum Valley Investments, Mellotron, Benmer Precision Tooling, Mitchell Plastics, the Gene Haas Foundation, First General, and St. David's Secondary School, Team Dave graciously accepts.
Congratulations, Alliance 1.
Come on, go! Come on!
There's a million things that can go wrong, whether it's with us or our partners, the things that we just can't account for. Just more about performing well and playing the best that we can play.
That might break it. Ah, we tied it. We tied it.
So the calves curse is we pair up with calves like every year at Waterloo because we're always number 1 and 2, like by far at the event. And this is like years upon years. This curse goes before me. So this was number 10 of pairing up together. And we have lost 8 separate times with calves, 8 separate finals. We won once, it was C&E, doesn't really count.
That's tragic.
Oh my god!
Dropped it!
There were hiccups. It definitely wasn't a clean match. Wasn't perfect, but we were just too good. We were just too good.
Let's go! Finally, dude. What?
This is the first time that we have won with calves, won Waterloo with calves. We ended this curse. I wouldn't say we ended it. I think we just bested this curse. And I think that moving forward, we're always going to be just too good. And the curse doesn't stand a chance.
Okay, take care of this.
Provincials is huge. We aren't going to Worlds, so this is kind of the end-all be-all of the season. We've never won provincials. We did win our field once. That was before a lot of these students and before pretty much all of the mentors. This is our final goal. We can win district events. That's something that when we pull it together, we can figure it out. But provincials is the one goal that we haven't achieved yet. That's the next goal. It's the next most valuable thing that we want as Team Dave to say that we've done is win provincials. That's in Ontario.
Like, it's really our last chance to show like how good our robot is. We've been so close for so long. Everyone really wants to get over that hump and, you know, finally win it. Previous 2 comps, we wanted to focus on being the best we can in tele-op, and the lack of climb did hurt us in rankings. Both events, we probably, if we had a climb, would have seeded first.
The climb is more complicated than the rest of the robot combined. We pretty much did not have that type of time while building this robot in the beginning, before DCMP. We didn't need it to win Niagara or Waterloo. We looked at all the other top teams in Ontario, and our goal is to win provincials, but first things first is win our field. We saw Sims climbing, 2200 has a shallow, OP climbs now, so we're like, we need to climb. We need those 12 points at the end. All of the students have pulled together to put it on the robot fast in one night, and now we're working on it, making it legal, first of all, so it doesn't touch the top face of the cage, and making sure that the ramp can drop and everything like that, so that we can climb without sacrificing our teleoff.
Cool. So I'm going to hit up on the D-pad, and then I'll put that forward. And then right on the D-pad should winch it in.
Okay.
I'll let you drive around. That would be 0.
Oh, yeah.
Yes! More spring. Okay.
Okay.
And now...
Wait, stop. Drive back.
And then you're going to start winching soon. But
Drive so that the chain is straight.
So this way slightly. Here?
Like towards yourself.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, very good. Now start winching.
Winch?
Right on the D-pad still, yep. Same button.
So up?
No, right on the D-pad. Same as before.
Yep, keep going.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Keep going.
We need more amps, more percent output.
Well, we're going up.
So you let go?
Yeah, I let go.
Yeah. Can you disable?
Yeah.
We are really just waiting for divisions to come out. That's really it. Lots of anxiety coming up to finding out who's on our field, who's on the other field, and what finals is going to look like. And if we can even get to finals, that's the big thing.
I think that as you get to higher and higher levels of competition, skill obviously really does matter, but luck also I think becomes more of a factor in terms of how your schedule goes. You know, how good are your teammates for your matches, how good are your opponents.
So many people in the strategy chat, we're all like refreshing. I get a notification, it's out. I immediately refresh, I scroll, I see us, I'm like, where's OP, where's Cap? No! That was my first reaction.
We definitely looked at it and saw that realistically, if 2056 and CyberCavs paired up, that's 2 top 10 teams in the world, and there wasn't, if that happened, we would give it our best shot, but we probably wouldn't end up winning.
On the way here, Chris was like, okay, I think we could walk to the venue in 5 minutes. No.
No, it's like a 10-minute drive. I mean, you could probably do it in I don't know, 20 minutes, but how far is it? 3.7 kilometers, but you kind of have to go around. So I think you could do it in 20.
Oh, imagine all the cars break down, so we all just walk together.
We all walk. Nice team bonding exercise.
Man.
There's the airport.
So that's the thing, is theory doesn't climb, but theory does 1 extra cycle. And they're only getting better. The last 18 seconds of their last match, they did 5 L1s.
Wow.
I watched one of their later matches, and it was like, yeah, they can do it a lot.
Theory's kind of locked in now. Also, I think they hit a 4-piece once.
They did. I watched the match.
Yeah.
I watched one of their matches, and they hit 4-piece in that one.
Has anyone else been hitting 4-piece?
I don't know. Yeah, the light's green.
Sorry, I think thinking about robots.
Yeah, too busy yapping.
Yeah.
I think, Theory hit a 4-piece. Also, Hoya hit a 4-piece
Yeah,
somehow.
I saw that.
They drive
I
like
was
maniacs.
Like, 1, 2, 3, are they gonna hit the 4? And they hit it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Win matches?
Yeah, I wanna win.
Yeah.
I wanna win.
Get that one over.
Bro.
No. No.
This is some intense gameplay.
Yeah, it's almost 8. 7:59.
I don't think so. Like for us.
Probably.
Oh, the judges are already
Everyone else
out.
ahead of us was the scouts.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Oh yeah, I always forget. Okay, here is
someone
science.
beat us. Gabriel and Jackson. Oh, and Emma and Ryan. Oh, actually, everybody beat us.
Everyone
Never
beat
mind.
us? What?
Shocker.
This one's going to be a close one. Waffles not quite able to connect on their first one. Jake Dave looking to go for a second back for number 3. Waffles able to connect. Nagy's able to hit. Over on some level 3 scores. Waffles back for number 1. Yes. One more up on level 4. 103, but a couple more scores on the red side. 109. 3 out of 4 levels on the red side. 1 of 4 working their way to that goal RP. As Team Dave's going down low for those level 1 scores to lock in that RP. Now they're up, going back to level 4 to try and ensure the win here. 120 is up on the blue side. Raiders up on the red side. Can Dave join them?
Yes, go left.
So, Waffles not quite able to scores.
I don't know.
They were tied.
They're touching.
What? Well, we didn't fly.
They're fine, that's okay.
I think they should be fine.
I don't think 29-35 is fine.
Your scores are in. The Blue Alliance is pulling out the victory in that last match.
The climber was a bit erratic during quals. There was one time it just didn't drop at all when I went to go climb, and like the ramp didn't fall down, and then I couldn't climb, which is very sad.
I don't know what you need, but I don't know what you want.
Okay, if you run this side, then we can go this side, and right out of auto we can take these balls out. And then you have a side to score on while we move us.
At the end of auto, they want to get your point.
Yeah.
Your team player will be here.
Yeah.
Processor, and then we're gonna hybrid this ball.
Yeah.
Processor, L4, grab the ball, and then we're gonna do like calves, where we're gonna hybrid.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean
I spit. I can't spit. We had one of the harder schedules at the event, probably. We didn't get many chances to play with the other top teams, and we had quite a few matches against them. I need a manual spit because, like, I couldn't spit. Yeah, we used to have one.
Sorry about
and
that.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
drop one or two?
I dropped one and they dropped one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I told them to get it if it goes to their side, so I guess I was a bit too slow. Blue! Yeah!
Did we not get a single penalty for that?
Bro.
They didn't call any penalties.
Don't say anything. Bro, you had that for like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
like,
like,
two.
why?
Oh my god, oh my.
4. Blue Alliance though now have a grand total of about 8 on the reach zone. 2, oh, they got 9, 10. My goodness, it's filling up fast. Level 3 and level 4. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Score 7. Alright, we got 75 seconds left. Blue Alliance with a big view, that deep climb. Dave at 1-7 on the other side. They both connected, and they've looked at the scores. Blue Alliance gonna take
There we go. Let's go.
I like that. Yes.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we wound up seeding third, and that's good considering we took a couple losses. Being able to still be third after that was definitely because we had the climber, regardless of the occasional shortcoming of it. So I really think that it could have gone better, but it also could have gone a lot worse. And I think that that's something that you should always look at.
So, we have had a fantastic season. We played our last ball match of the season today, and that's a little sad, considering we are number 9 in the world right now. I know this is probably the first time a lot of you, especially if it was your first year on the team, see us struggle.
That's crazy to say that.
We did struggle today.
Well, we lost at Waterloo.
Because our matches were terrible. But thank you for continuing to cheer and have high spirits and getting your jobs done. So cool, good job.
Base. Their auto can't score anything, and they managed to get stuck on a key twice in the same match. I think it depends on what you think about that. I think tier 2 scoring would probably near the bottom.
I think that's perfect.
How many cycles do they get?
I think that you hit the nail on the head. That they're a very low tier 2.
And they were good on every match except for when they were working with us.
Yeah.
And then they kind of fell off.
And then it goes to its source. There's a funny thing about their auto is that they always like shaking their entire robot, like twisting like a snake when they're doing their auto.
We kind of ran through all of the possibilities. We kind of played both sides. We asked other teams, what were you going to say? Are you going to decline? Who are you going to pick? Stuff like that.
No, they were with someone else. I don't know. They were triple O's.
26-34.
They tried.
And that makes
points because they
so if you're not looking at climbs, Waffles looks better. But as soon as you look at climbs, then you realize they're there.
Yeah. I think 8084 is great. I just don't know if 1241 knows that, which is great because I don't want them to take them.
We have like a decent amount, like of the 5 we have there, we could probably get one of the top 10.
We spent most of the time going through third bots because the top end of our field were all pretty much in line with each other. Didn't really matter who we would get, but Waffles was our number 1 of the way it was going to go.
Dave, Kevin, last for last year.
We were 11.
0 pay performance, doing 2 matches.
On behalf of its sponsors, ArcelorMittal, Best Buy Canada, John Deere, Magna International, Hickory Dickory Decks, Team 1 Academy would like to make the shift with Team 3683.
All right, Team 3683, would you prefer to join? Form your own alliance.
Team
Team Dave 3683 respectfully declines.
What we didn't expect was 4039 only burning us. That hurt. That hurt a little bit. We expected them to burn a couple more teams.
On behalf of our sponsors, Quantum Valley Investments, Mellotron, Benmer Precision Tooling, Mitchell Plastics, Gene Haas Foundation, First General, and St. David's Secondary School, Team 3683 would like to invite Team 4476 to join our alliance.
Team number 6110. All right, team number 6110, your decision, please.
They put
Yeah, okay.
On behalf of Team 6110,
Yeah.
with our gracious sponsors, Safran,
3683 and Team 4476 would like to invite Team 1285 to join our alliance.
Team number 1285.
When you first action, we're running our righty tighty. You're running lefty loose.
Sounds good. We're running arcade, you're running off.
Yeah, I guess so.
This ball is going to be gone in auto by 1285.
Okay.
We score it in auto.
Nice.
So when we cover the hybrid, we do the L4 in the back. We'll sweep, get this ball, do another hybrid, right? And then we're going to just fill because it's just not. I don't know. It's not going to work.
Once auto is done, do I run over immediately?
You feed one.
Yeah, one hybrid.
Why not Gabriel?
Oh yeah, you can feed the hybrid. Yeah. Gabe will feed the hybrid. Then after auto. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're probably gonna have to double feed each other. Waffles is really easy to feed. They're just a funnel, right?
Not funnel.
Yep. Same as ours.
Let's meet them. I'm starting with your alliance captain, team number 3683. From St. David's Catholic Secondary School. Red Alliance now coming up. Going up the top, knocking down the left.
Right. Grab the LT that came over. Don't. L4 on the back here. You need them. Yep. L4 front left.
Knocking down some jumpers here. Going up front with this 4476.
L3 back left. There's one left. 79. L3 front face.
Their line partners trying to get them off, and they have done it. And if we get a few more into that process, they shoot one and they score it. They try to get any more into it. Are they going for their line? They're heading to the cages. 200 on the red
Do left side, and then we're going to go right.
looking to get up for red, and they are pulling themselves up.
It'll be fun. Yeah! We did.
25.
Because Waffles misses after they fill. So we have to
Okay.
let Waffles do their 2 refills before we start doing more balls than that. 1285 is going to do the back face, 2s and 3s. Waffles are going to do here, and we're going to do this.
Let's start with team captain, team 3683. Team Let that dropping it in.
We grab the ball.
5 in first paradox up, and they get the Waffles to score on level 50. 154 and back to a 1-point game here. They get first crossing a bit wrap. 1325 level. Time has expired. A back and forth match there. Let's wait for your official scores and see who's punching their ticket to the finals here in the science division.
We're not 5, we're touching.
We're up by...
We're up by 12.
We're up by 12? No, what?
Because
we have 209.
We get 209.
Oh, if we're up by 12, we're good.
Yes, we're up by 12.
Okay, okay. Oh, I thought we had 200.
We get 211.
Oh my god.
And we get.
Oh my god, I thought we did too. Oh my god.
They get 211. We get 215.
Oh my god. Come on.
Our scores are ready.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
That means your Alliance team. The biggest birds, that's 1285, playing some defense, trying to slow them down. But the triple offense is winning right now, 165 to 153. Dave has scored, Waffles are scoring. 1 point lead for your Red Alliance here with 10 seconds remaining. 2 Blue Alliance robots up. The Red Alliance is gonna need some scoring action of their own here. Then they get on up. They're gonna elect to park.
We elected to not climb and just continue scoring.
That was like soul crushing seeing, because I thought we were winning. Like I could hear the crowd, I could hear they were really loud, and I thought that meant we were winning. And then you see that score and it's like, oh, what happened?
We ended up losing by 10 points, which is a climb. And so, you know, that was definitely hard because that was the first playoff match we lost all year. So like, it was definitely a little scary. And so we went to the next match like, okay, let's, you know, kind of reset, just lock in, you know, win the match. Kind of a little bit spur of the moment towards the end of the match where we were like, okay, there's literally nowhere to score because we had scored like 49 coral at that point. So it's like, okay, well, let's just go climb. I feel like winning that took a lot of the stress off of me because it was like, okay, our third bot's working now, you know, that's great. We, you know, have shown that we can score enough points to win now, so it's just, at that point it just becomes, you know, run it back. We win this match and we go to the finals, or our season's over.
not tip that. Yes! It doesn't matter, they're not up. They're only have one, they only have one. We win.
We go up, we climb, you know, turn around, see the scores, and it's like, oh, you know, we did it, we made it, you know, and I was very, very happy with that, because, yeah.
Oh, my score. We did climb.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, we won our division.
Yes. Oh my God.
We kind of went in there with the expectation that, you know, we're going to do our best, but we are against, you know, two of the top 10 teams in the world. We're a top 10 team ourselves, but it's very hard to do that. It's basically like Einstein level, world finals level alliance on the other side of the field.
California's watching, Texas is watching, New York's watching, like the whole world's watching. It's crazy to see like just how loud it is and how many people there are, because when you're down there you can see like everyone.
It's a really cool experience to get to walk out there and play on that field.
It was kind of like surreal, like playing the last matches and just knowing like, okay, these are our last matches we're playing of the whole season. These are like the last matches people are gonna remember us for.
Finals of finals was number 1 and number 2 in Ontario versus number 3 and number 11 in Ontario. The numbers just didn't work out. And that doesn't say anything about us, that doesn't say anything about how our season went or anything like that. It's just kind of out of the picture. It was something we couldn't expect to win, and even if we tried our absolute hardest, the chances are pretty low. The deck was stacked against us.
Seconds remaining, and technology is starting to run away with it here. 2:27 to 161. 9 algae, 43 coral now scored. 20 going up and placing the algae into the net. Might seal the deal for them here in this match. Team Dave is looking to get up for red. The biggest birds joining them in that large zone. 1 second remaining. Waffles are able to join them.
Good job, guys. I'm so proud of both of you. You guys did so good all year.
Dude, bro.
We kinda knew.
Oh my god. Bro. So weird.
Oh wow.
Hey, we beat our division with waffles.
We did.
Not like
We
23.
did. So true. It is what it is.
Really fun.
No, I know. Good job, thank you. We got the division, you know, like, it was always going to be hard. You stopped the climb.
It's sad that it's over.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no,
Hey, maybe they get a red card.
They actually broke the biggest burst. So, it's fun.
I'm happy.
Yeah. We got three banners.
That's crazy.
I increased my banner count by 150%. You know what we did? They didn't get a world record.
Guys, our EPA is going down. Oh no!
Oh no, our EPA. That's so true. Oh, there's fire.
We were amazing this season. And we did amazing at provincials, even though we didn't win the whole thing. And I don't think any of the students are too crushed about winning the whole thing. It's kind of like you see the matchup and you know who's gonna win, and that's just how it is.
This season just proved me wrong because we were able to do this much. It's honestly amazing.
This was probably the greatest group of students and mentors I've ever had on Team Dave. And that comes from everybody caring a lot and everybody wanting to give the students a great experience that they can take with them and develop personally from it.
It's just really fun. I don't know, I really enjoy, I can say how it was so hard and I was, at the moment I was tired and stuff, but I like thinking about every part of it is fun. It's fun to hang out with your friends as mentors. It's fun to teach the students how to actually do engineering skills, and it's fun working with them and like teaching them how to use machines and all that. There's nothing else I'd rather do than the FRC season, so it's always just a lot of fun.
We have fun on Team Dave. That's what I've been saying the whole season. And even though we are getting banners and we're putting up points, it's not about that. It's about the effort we're putting in on the team, how much we care about it, and all of the things that we are doing to push ourselves forward. Team Dave is home. I find a lot of comfort and a lot of peace from being around all of these talented people and students and having an effect on the students that makes their lives better is just life-changing. To see students develop from a little shy kid in grade 9 to this leading powerhouse of students that know what they want to do and know what makes them happy, and students that know that they have a place to call home. Thomas and Eden both came out of their shells. They weren't drive team members before. They were scouts. Thomas was a strategy student, and Eden was just a business student and a scout lead. But they took a chance on themselves. They found interest in being driver and in being human player, and they absolutely killed it. I could not expect more.
Combination of the two was basically pure synergy. It was amazing to see how they performed together and almost became like one team.
I have a lot of really good friends I've made on the team. I've definitely learned a lot. I think that in terms of everything I've done in high school, I think Team Dave has really helped me grow the most as a person. It's definitely been great moving from, scouting. Last year I did strategy and then moving on to drive team. And I think that it's really shaped me into who I am today.
Oh yeah, that was good, that was good.
I don't know, if I didn't join Team Dave, I feel like I would have been so different. It's just like such a big part of my life now, and I feel like I've grown so much. If I think back to myself in high school before Team Dave, I was like so unmotivated and stuff, and I feel like I've like become like a better person. So it means that, oh, why am I tearing up? Yeah, but I really feel like our team is a good team because it's not just the competition, it's like the team like environment. Like I sometimes hear about teams and like the dynamic being all weird, and I just think that would have been so horrible if our team was like that. But honestly, everyone on our team is so supportive and like just like honestly just like WW First as a whole, amazing. It's really amazing. I don't think there's any other clubs or teams like this because yes, there's like sports teams and like art clubs and stuff, but I don't think any of them have the same like impact and like I don't think they can change your life like this can. We won our division at provincials. Like I think we can just get better and better. No turning back.